Good morning, guys. I am exhausted this morning because I only slept a couple of hours last night. I had a follow-up appointment this morning with the OBGYN for the birth control that I started through the PMDD, and it was a very simple appointment. Basically, we set a time for 3 months in case it didn't work. But the good news is it's worked, and it was a very fast appointment. It was just saying, yeah, it's like 80% better than it was, which is still really crazy to me. Month 1 was awful, like it made everything worse. About halfway through month 2, I started noticing a change in the good direction, and then now that I'm actually on month 4, but just finished month 3, it's like 80% better. It's the only time I notice really bad symptoms of it now is the 2 placebo pill days that I'm not on my cycle. Besides that, at least the depression and anxiety part of it, or not anxiety, the depression and thought part of it is so much better. So it was a super simple appointment, but I did have to get up early, so I'm tired. Now I do have to go back to that office in February for other things that I've managed to avoid for up until then, but I'm going to not think about that. I will worry about that in February. Yeah. That's all I'm going to say about that. But, so anyway, but it was a good appointment, and I have one more appointment on Friday, and then I'm done with appointments until next year. I have a CF appointment in January, that appointment now in February, and then an endocrine appointment in March. But after the one on Friday, I'm done until 2022. So I'm not really gonna go back to bed because it's 10:14 at this point. I did take melatonin last night, and I still didn't really sleep until about 3, and I had to get up at 8. But I'm gonna sip all this coffee a little bit more, and then take Trikafta, and then probably go back to painting, and just keep myself awake till I'm more awake. I started the painting last night. I finished 4, 5, and 6, and I'm working on 7. So anyway, but it was good start to, like, good to be able to go there versus 3 months ago when I was terrified and seeking help because I was at my wit's end with my mental health, to 3 months later being able to go back and say, yeah, I'm feeling like myself. It's great. I was kind of resistant to medication for a while because I already take so many other medications. Not that I have like a stigma against them, but just I already take so many other medications. But those little pills have changed my life, and I'm very thankful for it. Quick side note, this is on my phone, I forgot. I also called my CF team this morning because I still haven't heard back. I called them 2 days ago, so hopefully they'll call me back. I just left a message because I'm trying to get questions answered about my enzyme dosage, but we'll see. So this is where I'm at as of yesterday. I finished 4, which was basically just having to paint over the 4s because the color was light, so you can still see the number. 5, and a couple 6s, and there was one more 6 up there. And now I'm working on 7, which is this color, which is nice because it covers the number the first time, so I don't have to continually, like, repaint over it. So 7, 8, and 9, I swear, make up like half of this thing. So anyway, that's what I'm gonna do. Also, feels like a long day because it's only 11:18. So there's that. I guess so. It is later on. I basically had to force myself out of bed because I am exhausted. But I'm going to eat some lunch and watch a show and try to wake up a little bit. I tried to sleep. I couldn't really sleep, but I laid down for about almost 2 hours. And hopefully eating will wake me up a little bit. We'll see. And probably need more coffee later, but I'm just tired today. It feels like a long day because I don't normally get up that early. But anyway, so that's what I'm gonna do. And yeah, it's riveting. Today was also a little bit emotional. In my Facebook memories popped up the day that I got this camera and the computer, which, if I told the backstory of it back then, but if you don't know, the camera that I use for my vlogs and the computer I used to upload my vlogs was originally meant for Brooke. Brooke had gotten this wish through a CF foundation, and not the CF foundation, but like a CF, it was called Take a Breather Foundation. I don't really know much about them, but anyway, she was the one that had wanted these, and they arrived the day before she passed away. And a couple months later, Brooke's family came up to visit me in Florida, and they gave me this as a total surprise. And it is something I think about from time to time when I'm using the camera or using the computer. You know, in some ways they're always going to make me think about Brooke, because she was the one that should have been using them, and I wish she was the one using them. But unfortunately that's just not how it went. But I just kind of rewatched that video this morning when it was in my Facebook memories, and it was very emotional. Yeah, it's not something I'm constantly thinking about, but it is a stark reminder. So you think about people you miss a lot more during the holidays as well. I think that just happens with the holidays. I'm gonna go ahead and end today's vlog here because I'm exhausted, so I'm probably gonna upload it after I eat. The real test is going to be if this microwave cooks these pasta things faster, because in our old microwave they're supposed to cook in like 8 to 10 minutes and they took like almost 20. So I set it for 10 minutes and we'll see if it works better in this new microwave. But I did realize there was one other thing I was going to do today. There is a holiday party for the residents of this complex tonight, and they didn't have it last year. They canceled it last year, but 2019, 2018 we for some reason didn't go. But we're gonna go tonight, and they're giving out free like dinner, like a turkey holiday style dinner, so we're gonna pick that up. And yeah, we've lived here for, I'm getting a call. That was my dad calling. Anyway, so what was I saying? We've never gone. So we've lived here for almost 4 years. Next year will be 4 years. And we pretty much don't know anybody but one neighbor. So we know one neighbor downstairs that comes here during the winter from Ohio, and that's about it. So we're gonna go to that tonight and not stay super long, but anyway, so that's pretty much all we're gonna do today. I'm looking forward to that. It should be interesting. They have a big tent outside already, so but yeah, just gonna, besides that, just kind of take today easy because I'm exhausted, and it's magically sunny. The sun can either create a terrible lighting for vlogging or wonderful lighting. So anyway, but yeah, we were just talking about COVID booster shots, and they're getting theirs pretty much now, but I'm waiting till the beginning of January to get mine because I've been dealing with a lot of different sicknesses. I'm already dealing with stomach issues and everything else right now, so I'm gonna get mine in the beginning of January before I fly. I've already had 2 Moderna, but I'm gonna wait to get the booster until January. But anyway, so that's pretty much all I've got for today, and thankful that the day went well. Thankful that you know, that this medication has worked so well for me, and it was really great to be able to tell her that, especially after the last appointment. So, and we will, well, I'm not really going to vlog about what happens in February because that's just weird, but we'll take that on when we need to take that on. Happens to every woman at some point. So anyway, but with that, thank you guys so much for coming along on my day today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.